There is serious wave of coldness in Christianity. Cold wave blowing through Christianity. That is faith of men growing cold. People are losing faith in their pastors, losing faith in their reverends. They have discovered that the pastors are not superhuman. They are human beings. They have discovered that they are not gods. All the promises made to them by the pastor has not been fulfilled. So because of that, people are losing faith in their pastors, and they are shifting from one pastor to another, from one church to another, maybe in search of a superhuman pastor. Men of God speak for God, but in humility, Paul at times will tell you, this one is not from the Lord, it's from me. But some men of God will not be humble enough, and they will make promises upon promises, and gradually those promises are not being fulfilled, and people are losing faith in the man of God, and also losing faith in the church. The church routines, church activities are not bearing its desired fruit. So we are dropping from church activities, dropping from the routines. People are also losing faith in Jesus Christ himself. Like in the days of John the Baptist, the question is resurfacing. The question of John the Baptist. He said, go and ask him, is he the Messiah we are waiting for, or we should wait for another? People are also losing faith in God. Like the psalmist who says that what hurts him most is that the way of the Lord has changed, that God is no longer powerful. When you pray, God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and he's nowhere to be found. You pray, God of Daniel, he's nowhere to be found. God of the Hebrew women, and he's nowhere to be found. There is a shift in Christian message. There is a shift in Christian message. The Christian message of the early Christians, or the early disciples of Jesus Christ, is not the same with that of today. There is a serious shift. And that is why even the pastors that are preaching the message made promises upon promises, and it's not being fulfilled. And they do not know what to do again or what to say. And that is why people are losing faith in the church, in God, because of a shift in the Christian message. The message that was preached to them, the early Christians, is not the message that is preached to them substantially. And that is why when the message of today is being preached, it's not resonating with the powerful God, with all the claims. People begin to lose faith. The early Christians centered their message on their relationship with God and the coming kingdom. That was the center of the message. Jesus Christ will tell you, do not work for the bread that do not last, but work for the one that will last eternally. He said, do not be afraid of those who can kill the body, but cannot kill the soul. That means that if you run to him for safety, save me, the bandits are coming, save me, people are after my life, it's possible that he will tell you, do not be afraid of those who can kill the body, but cannot kill the soul. But today, pastors will preach to you, reverends will preach to you. Nothing can happen to you. Sickness is a thing of the past. So pain is not a thing of the past. Poverty is a sign of godlessness. And you are carrying that hope and everything. Forgetting, do not be afraid of those who can kill you, but cannot kill your soul. Jesus Christ also said, do not store for yourself riches in this life. They store it in heaven, where others cannot go to, where it will be kept for you. But that is not the message of today. The message of today is about prosperity. Jesus Christ also said, I am going away. I am going to prepare a place for you, so that when I finish preparing the place for you, I'll come and take you. Just be sure that many do not want to leave this world. Somebody who is already enjoying in this world will say, take me to where? But those who are suffering will say, please, Lord, when are you coming? I'm tired. Those that are even contemplating suicide. If you check the life of St. Paul, if you check the message of St. Paul, you will not hear him assuring people of material prosperity. You will not hear him assuring people of freedom from poverty, freedom from sickness. Those men were more powerful than us. But they will not assure you that you will not suffer. Can you imagine Paul telling Timothy, please remember that when you eat, you need a sip of wine because of your stomach. You're always having stomach problem. Why is it that they will not pray for Timothy? But in our world today, they will tell you, oh, no, it's not your portion. As somebody was telling me, I told somebody that I'm having headache. He said, no, Father, now, you are a priest. It's not your portion. I said, yes, it's not my portion, but I'm having it. Remember that even Paul himself was having serious affliction. And Jesus Christ said to him, don't be praying about that. Because in your weakness, my power is made manifest. In our weakness, God manifests himself. But this message has gone. The message that centers on our relationship with Jesus Christ has gone. The message that centers on the kingdom to come has gone. We center on the fruit of the tree, but not on the tree itself. We center not on God, but the fruit, the good things that come from God. And that distracted us. Yes, good things come from God. When Jesus Christ was ministering to them, he was feeding them. And that was the fruit of his ministry, that there is power in that ministry. But people came in search of that power, in search of that fruit, without considering who is this man, Jesus, without considering a relationship with him. And Jesus Christ said to them, do not work for the bread that do not last. Almost everybody left him. They were looking for the fruit. People are looking for healing. People are looking for upliftment, material upliftment. People are looking for freedom, security, but they are not searching for the tree that gives that fruit. There is a serious shift from the message. The former times concentrated on the tree of life, on Jesus Christ, on God. And there was fruit everywhere. They were satisfied. They never lacked. Power was moving from them. But now we concentrate on the power. And that is what has killed Christian message.